I go by Armani, ArmonieMan. I'm an artist. ArmonieMan.com for music. I'm an entrepreneur. ArmonieMan Apparel, clothing line, and I'm also a creative director as well. Primetime Visuals.
That's what's up. So how you doing today?
Doing good, man. Blessed, man. Blessed, man. Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me.
All right. So where does ArmonieMan come from? Like, what's the origin story of that?
Well, it comes from, I wouldn't say it's really complex of where it come from. It's definitely a brand, that, like I say, that I've been pushing, and the purpose of it is to, yeah, man, it's a brand. It's a brand. I don't look at it as a name. I look at it as a brand overall.
That's dope. So I see the shirt you're wearing, is that one of the latest designs you did?
Yeah, one of the latest designs. Shout out to Bricks, man. He designed his shirt. That's who do a lot of my graphic work. So shout out to BRGFX, man. Y'all go get your album covers and graphics from the homie Bricks, man. Real humble dude and do great work, man.
Facts. I got a cover from Bricks before. Bricks is the man, been the man for years.
Yeah.
So I see you like a lot of flowers and skulls in a lot of your designs. Where does that come from?
Well, this particular design is ancestral love. You know what I'm saying? So like, some people look at skulls as a sign of death. I look at it as a sign of wisdom. You know what I'm saying? And the flowers represent love. So it's more like love for the ancestors, love for the history, love for the culture. It's just a way to kind of symbolize the love for the history of our origins.
That's dope. So how do you classify your brand? Are you like a designer brand or more of a like urban fashion or just?
It's more urban fashion. It's more comfort and stylish clothing. So I'd be probably making a more higher end designer line, but my clothes is more just for comfort and style. That's the main concept behind the clothing line.
Most definitely. So there's a lot of other designers, being in fashion, there's a lot of competition. Who is someone, or who's a few people you would want to work with? They don't got to be it could be locally or just anyone on a worldwide scale.
Work with as far as
just like collabing on a design or a piece of clothing.
Well, it's a lot of designs here, but I'm not an actual designer, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm more of the entrepreneur. I'm actually looking for a designer, somebody who is interested in designing and actually developing clothing and stuff like that. But I like what the city is doing, you know what I'm saying, as far as establishing a brand. Shout out to Rebel Pears. Shout out to Rebel Pears. Shout out to Classic Shop. It's a shout out to the Priority Movement. It's a lot of brands, like I say, that's surfacing, that's doing a lot of dope things. There's no fingerprint. I think that recently too. So man, shout out to everybody, like I say, who establishing their brands. They got it going on. I like to work with everybody, honestly, and find a way to integrate our greatness into a collective aspect to all grow, so I'm always open to working with people who, down to be great and grow, so that's the goal.
So do you want to ever start designing more and learn that aspect of it, or do you just want to be like the front man and, be the one that's crunching the numbers and getting the money in?
Yep, I feel like, that's where a lot of my focus need to be going, so I don't feel like I have a lot of time to do the designing, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna do what I have to do, but as far as like expanding the brand out and being able to focus on landing the contracts and really expanding it and scaling it, I need to really be in them books and, focusing on expanding the market for it, and like I say, have somebody in place that is passionate about designing and great at what they do, and like I say, let them shine in that area,
So let's switch it up a little bit. You said your other company was Primetime Visuals?
Yeah, Primetime Visuals.
So
yeah.
you shoot a lot of weddings and music videos and stuff like that. So what's your favorite out the two? Or you a lot of commercial work too. So what's your favorite out the three of what you like to do?
I love the craft, man. I love working with dope energy, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day. So I don't know if I really got like a favorite. The main thing, like I say, is just highlighting and adding value and inspiring people and creating memorable moments for them to cherish, you know what I'm saying? So I really am moved by that aspect of filmmaking, photography, and stuff like that. Is really just giving people something to cherish for years to come and decades to come,
So I know the coronavirus must have slowed some of it up though, some of your business.
It really didn't,
Even for the weddings?
For the weddings, for the weddings.
I know rappers are gonna shoot regardless of what's going on.
We creative, man. So we find ways, when that happened. Like I say, I was more busy. Like I say, had more time to focus on the clothing line and to focus, like I say, on prime time and stuff too. So I just really started getting more creative and use that time to just continue to enhance my skill set and market myself still, to still land jobs and stuff like that. But it's been we still going through the corona phase to a certain degree, and we finding our way.
So do you feel like the government responded right to the coronavirus, like shutting shit down but opening back up, and now everybody got to wear a mask kind of thing? Do you feel like they responded good, or you think they could have did better, or?
Well, I don't really trust the government. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think nothing that they do basically is benefiting us from a collective aspect, so I don't watch a lot of news. Like I say, I don't really give a lot of energy and attention to what the government do, because like I say, I feel like all they do is lie. So everybody have their own belief systems and have their own mind to believe what they want to believe, but I feel like they that nothing that they do is, like I say, really benefiting all of us. It's really just a form of mind control, because that's what the government is. It's government, govern is the control, ment is mind, mental, and that's what they, that's their job, like I say, to keep us brainwashed, so that's my take on that, to be honest.
So do you feel like the people are overreacting and the COVID is not that bad, or do you feel...
Yeah, I feel like it exists to people who allow it to exist. I know for a fact that it ain't as deadly as they saying that it is. And I know that it's a deeper agenda behind what they telling us and showing us through these media outlets, So it takes some digging, it takes doing some research, it takes some soul searching to really get past the distractions and the smoke screens that they put out there in the world. But like I say, it's what their job is. So it's our job to make sure that we using our own mind and, like I say, forming our own, making our own decisions based on how we want to live our life versus letting somebody control how they feel like we should live it for their use.
I'd have to agree to a lot of that. But so nothing that came with the corona was a stimulus check. Were you able to get one?
I did get. I was able to get one.
So
I didn't able to get it, but it still paid some debt off for me. So it's like it was a positive still, So
the child support got it.
Yeah.
Oh man, see, that's the one thing I don't agree with about the stimulus check, because you know how many fathers out there in the world probably for sure could have used that money. Not saying the mothers couldn't, but it's just like the COVID affected everybody, and it's just like that's the one thing y'all ain't gonna let go.
Right.
I don't know. I ain't like that shit, but I guess it is what it is, But at least it got some debt out the way, though. You know what I'm saying? At least it did some good. But switching it up. So, are you familiar with 6ix9ine snitching and recently getting out of jail.
Yeah, yep. I heard, tuned in and seen some of that, and seen them getting out. I seen like one of the songs he released when he got out.
Ain't that kind of crazy though that he snitched came out to a #1 single, almost about him snitching. Like how does that reflect on today's society?
Well, I'm more from, like I say, that modern era, the 80s era and stuff like that. I feel like with this era now, like I say, it's more about people really don't value the integrity and the character of shit no more. Like I say, people value money and what they feel like, and the people that kind of got it. And I feel like, a lot of people that people look at as having money or having some type of status, they value the possessions more than they really value the person. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of fuck shit get passed, you know what I'm saying, and get looked at. A lot of people turn their cheek the other way to a lot of bullshit that goes on based on what somebody got, and I ain't really from that era, but I feel like this era, we gotta do a better job of helping our youth out, like I say, to really value principles and good character, you know what I'm saying? So they ain't falling victim to that shit.
So what do you think the outcome will be with the 6ix9ine situation? You think people are just gonna let him carry on pretty much, and he's gonna keep knocking out hits, or do you think it's eventually gonna catch up with him?
Well, it's entertainment, so I feel like if people gonna give them the attention and stuff like that, then you can't really stop what's meant on that aspect. So he has to be clever and real intelligent on how he put out his material, and whether it's controversial or however he stir it up. So like I don't really feel like he gonna slow down on that aspect from an entertainment and from a business level, So like I said, clearly he know how to create some conversation. So with that, he can only really grow, I feel like.
I mean, he was always came in controversial, with the bright hair, and he had a really, I don't want to say flamboyant, but loud personality. It's kind of crazy how it all turned out for him. Switching it up, so did you hear what happened with Tory Lanez and Meg Thee Stallion?
I did.
So the full story ain't out yet, but apparently Tory Lanez and Meg Thee Stallion got into an argument, a verbal argument. I don't know if it turned physical. But the outcome was Tory Lanez pulling a gun and shooting Meg Thee Stallion in the foot.
He shot her?
Shot her, in the foot. So I just, like dead ass. So, Meg Thee Stallion is a larger woman, and Tory Lanez is not a big guy. So I'm just curious what your comments on about the situation.
I feel like that sounds crazy, man. I don't know what the repercussions and stuff is. I've been seeing a lot of people talking about the Megan and Cardi song and a video that just came out. So it looked like she
and that has to be before pre-gunshot.
Right. She said she got shot.
In the foot, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I don't know, man.
And what do you chalk that up? Is that like a domestic violence, or is that just like a normal assault, or how does that work?
I don't know. I don't know the details of the whole story to kind of really give
it's fucked up, though.
Accurate opinion, or it sounds crazy as hell though. With it being two celebrities and something that big, I thought I would have heard or seen more on it. Wait.
Yeah, they're already talking about trying to deport Tory Lanez. I'm not too familiar where he's from, but they're talking about deporting him. They're talking about how strong
he locked up.
I think he was arrested, or at least detained, but I don't think he was charged with anything yet. Because they're still kind of figuring everything out. But the whole situation is pretty fucking crazy.
Damn. Okay. Yeah. I ain't hear too much about that. It definitely sounds crazy hearing it now, though. So yeah. I'm gonna have to, probably do some research to see what's going on with it. But it, like I say, yeah, it looked like Megan doing pretty good with, like she just had a video. So I'm glad that, that nobody gets severely hurt.
So, you heard the new song then that she has with Cardi. Was it WAP?
Yeah,
So,
or WAP or whatever.
WAP, wet ass pussy.
Right.
Apparently, a lot of people are talking about like the song's really dirty and the video is really crazy and raunchy. I just heard it a few days ago and I didn't think it was that bad compared to a lot of other shit that's out there. What do you think about it? It's for sure not like as bad as like the tip drill video or nothing like that.
It's a market for it. I mean, like I feel like with music, it ain't something that I have in my playlist personally. You know what I'm saying, or like some shit that I bump on a daily and no shit like that. But from an entertainment aspect, like I say, it is what it is, and it's going to reside with a lot of people who can relate to it. I feel like a lot of artists and personalities it's their job to kind of connect with the audience of people who kind of reside and fuck with their style of work or what they do. So me personally, like I say, shit, it ain't something that I have in my playlist, but I don't knock nobody who do like it, or like I say, choose to find enjoyment in it.
All right, so last question. Anything you got coming out or going on that's coming up, or anything you want to talk about?
Yeah, well, I definitely got some stuff in the works.
Or like, where can they find you at and all that kind of stuff?
Okay, yeah. Well, y'all could definitely find me on Instagram, ArmonieMan for artist page, ArmonieMan Apparel for the clothing line, and Primetime Visuals LLC on Instagram, and on Facebook, Armani Hamilton is my page, and I have all of them like pages on there too: ArmonieMan, ArmonieMan Apparel, and Primetime Visuals on Facebook as well. And then websites, ArmonieMan.com, ArmonieManApparel.com, and PrimetimeVisuals.com. So, or just Google me, you know what I'm saying? And I'll pop up on all of those as far as things that I kind of got coming up. I'm going to be working on doing some interviews and stuff as well, really just kind of highlighting a lot of the dopeness that's kind of going on in the city. It's going to be more of a educational tool for entrepreneurship. And clothing line, like I said, I'm going to have some special announcements. I'm still waiting for the ink to dry for a couple things, but we're going to have some special announcements for that, man. So I want to definitely thank everybody, like I say, who been supporting, like I say, that's just been leaving feedback, and people who just really been, helping me grow along the way, you know what I'm saying, and really just sharing that love and that light, you know what I'm saying, so yeah, I got a lot of special things on the way with that, and so I'll be announcing those announcements soon, so like I say, when the ink drop, but it's definitely up.
All right, my man. Much love for the interview.
All right, much love, much love.
We gonna catch up with you soon, real soon.
All right, love.